professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000+ members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100+ globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile Scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100+ global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500+ multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100+ authorized training partners and 50+ universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry-level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000+ members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices. Welcome to the Global Skill Development Council, your gateway to digital transformation. We are an independent, vendor-neutral ISO IEC 1024 accredited certification body committed to helping individuals and organizations stay future-ready in a rapidly evolving world. GSDC is accredited by the Accreditation Board for International Certification Bodies, ABICB. For 10 years, we've certified more than 100,000 professionals across Europe, North America, Asia, and Africa, with our offices in Switzerland, the United States, and Singapore. Our programs are recognized by leading publications and podcasts, including Forbes, Tech Target, People Managing People. We offer 100 plus globally accredited certifications across emerging and in-demand domains like generative AI and emerging technologies, HR and learning and development, project management and agile scrum, ISO and quality management, information security. Each GSDC certification is designed to empower professionals with confidence and help organizations stay competitive in a fast-changing landscape. Every certification is crafted with insights from 100 plus global advisory board members representing top universities and leading industry experts. Our certified professionals are trusted by 500 plus multinational companies, which help unlock better roles, faster promotions, and delivering cutting-edge expertise. We partner with 100 plus authorized training partners and 50 plus universities, supporting talent across all career levels, from entry level to executive leadership. As a GSDC member, you gain lifelong access to interactive webinars, hands-on workshops, SME panels, and global summits. Join a vibrant community of 25,000 plus members and be part of our global events. Check our reviews on Trustpilot. We're trusted worldwide for quality, support, and impact. Whether you're aiming higher or building tomorrow's talent, GSDC is your partner in purposeful growth and impactful leadership. Visit our website to explore our offerings. GSDC, share the best practices and learn from the best practices.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome back to all of you. First of all, I really apologize for a little bit delay. I was having a technical issue, but now everything is resolved. So let's start with the session. I hope you're all ready for that. Just allow me a minute to share my screen. Meanwhile, please do let us know from where you guys are watching. We would be happy to know that. So, on behalf of the Global Skill Development Council, I'm truly delighted to welcome you all into the GSTC Certified Learning Holiday AI Bootcamp, winning clients from delivering smarter to making deciding faster. And one of the things which make this AI holiday bootcamp is interesting is the amazing panel we have lined up for you, and also the topic we are going to cover into this session. And this is going to be around for 4 days. Today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday on the upcoming week, we are going to cover 4 topics at the same time: 7:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. IST, and 8:30 a.m. EST. So before starting the session, let me just quickly introduce you regarding the GSTC. So for those who have joined with us for the very first time, the Global Skill Development Council is a globally recognized certification body. We are accredited by ABICB. Till yet, we have a 250,000 professionals certified with us. We are associated with 500 plus subject matter experts across globe. Currently, we are associated with 100 plus training providers across globe, and we are also associated with 50 plus multinational, 50 plus universities and 1,000 plus multinational universities, multinational companies across globe. And also, we are covering the 100 plus certification in our portfolio. So before starting the session, I just wanted to make a quick announcement that we have just launched a very unique platform called GSDC AI Studio, Lifelong Learning Initiative, in which you will be getting 100 plus live monthly sessions with global expert, which include the 4 daily sessions, 45-minute live expert lead session for hands-on learning, sessions from global expert. You can learn directly from our AI leaders around the world. Real-time practice, you can apply concept immediately and get your question answered. Certification ready, you will be getting the training aligned with industry standard for job ready skills. So do you want to know how you can get the benefit of GSDC AI Studio? Well, let me tell you. So there are 3 ways. First, you have a free 14-day access in which you will be getting the 80 plus live session per month and access to full GSDC Studio. Second, you have a GSDC lifelong membership. You will be upgrading to Pro in $109 and you will be getting the lifetime access of 80 plus live session per month, access to full GSDC studio, free GSDC membership, access to physical event, LinkedIn profile improver. Last but not the least, we have GSDC certification plus lifetime membership. Now, participant, this offer is for a very limited time of period, so make sure you're taking the advantage of it because it is starting from $100 only. And you will be getting the GSTC certification, all benefits of lifetime membership, personalized coaching, capstone projects plus AI tool, GSTC Copilot, and competency assessment tool. So, as I told you that currently we are covering 100% certification in our portfolio, which include the learning and development, HR, Gen AI, agentic AI, emerging technologies, ISO lead auditor and implementer, project management and PMO, agile DevOps and SRE, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and many more. So once you get certified with GSDC, you just don't walk away with the certification. You also become a community member of our membership benefits. So in which you will be getting the lifelong membership, certification upgrade, workshop boot camps, learning club access, also the full benefit of GSDC AI Studio. And with that, it's time to welcome our today's speaker. Today we have Rutvik Shetty with us. So Rutvik Shetty is an AI innovation advisor and solution architect and also a GSDC authorized trainer. He's also a master of AI who transform complex AI concepts into tangible business outcomes. With a master's in artificial intelligence from the Universities of Surveys, Rutvik has delivered breakthrough results across space technologies, healthcare, and a real-time conversational AI. He improved space debris tracking accuracy by 30% at ERETS London, developed a 72% accurate cardiac predictions algorithm for healthcare application, and engineered voice AI agents. Whether it's extending 2D gens to 3D mesh generations, achieving 90% accuracy in vehicle identification, or automating complex workflows, Rutvik bridges the gap between cutting edge AI innovation and real world business impact. Today, he is going to have the first session of AI Learning Bootcamp, which is going to be delivered on AI for client experience and account growth. Before handing over the virtual mic, just a quick reminder. If you have any query regarding the GSTC or if you want to connect with Ritvik regarding any question, please feel free to use the chat box. Once again, don't be shy. Drop your reactions, comments, and quick emoji into the chat box. That's how we know you're with us and you're actively listening and absorbing from this insightful session. With that, it's time to welcome Rutvik on our platform. Thank you so much, Rutvik. We are very honored to have you as our speakers. The stage is all yours.
Thank you, Pratibha. I hope I'm visible to everyone. Uh, I think there was a topic mismatch, I think. Uh, just to uh, let everyone know, we are starting with AI for business value and ROI. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening from wherever you are. Um, it's been great to come here and talk to you guys about everything that I know. So today our topic is gonna be more on to I hope I'm sharing the screen. Uh, just a second. I'll just check it once again. Hope the screen is visible to everyone. Okay.
Yes,
Pratibha,
Rutvik.
can you just, yeah, okay, perfect. So we're going to start the topic of AI for business and value and ROI. So we want to move from this hype of everyone talking about AI and see what kind of profit and loss impact does AI really bring into it, and what would be the things, what would be the shortcomings, what would be the hidden charges, and all those things that we want to look into today. Okay, so AI framework, the ROI framework worked into this kind of, it's more like a gym membership kind of paradox where buying a treadmill, which is the AI tool, uh, doesn't make you fit, doesn't give you ROI. Okay, the part that makes you fit is running on it. Okay, many leaders buy the AI gym membership, the co-pilot licenses, and wonder why their team aren't Olympic athletes yet. Okay, so traditional ROI is usually about replacement. Okay, the replacement cost, maybe saying replacing a server saves X amount of dollars. And the AI ROI, on the other hand, is about augmentation. Okay. The formula is just not about the dollars saved, but it's more about the cost avoidance plus the revenue that was generated with the AI, the risk that was mitigated with AI. And then comes the total cost of ownership, which we will be talking further as well, uh, and divided upon the total cost of ownership. That's how an AI ROI is computed. When I talk about the augmentations of AI ROI, we want to talk about hard savings and soft values. When we talk about hard savings, we didn't, it means like we didn't have to hire five new support staff just because the amount of support work is increasing. That's where we talk about hard savings. But when it comes to soft values, it can be like our senior architect aren't writing the boilerplate codes anymore, they are actually architecting. I don't even know if that's a word, but they are architecting a solution. And it is a hard to measure on profit and loss. Okay. It's not hard bound. These are soft values. So, but it has a massive long-term survival. Okay. Your architect is very, very happy with his life because he does not have to deal with this kind of scenarios. And it is long-lived. Um, that is about ROI. Okay. Now I want to talk about these four levels of values that AI, artificial intelligence, brings to the table. Okay. The analogy I want to bring here is a Swiss Army knife. Most of you have used it, but a lot of us have only used maybe a bottle opener or maybe a knife through it. Okay. So most of the people use AI as a knife, like the cost reduction, cost cutting. But that's the DER factor of this. Okay. Reducing the average handling time on tickets is the DER factor. Okay. But the real value, so as I said, the level one is always cost reduction, the knife, the cutting the waste, reducing the ASGT. But the real value lies into what we call context switching. So reducing this context switching. So every developer stops and looks up a regex command, a SQL command, or most of the times developers are pulled into this 5 minute catch-up calls. And if you could see, this red line is what people assume it's going to be, that the productivity is going to be high. For those 5 minutes, it's going to be dropped. And then after those 5 minutes, it's going to be at that same point it was before that meeting. But for every developer, product manager, everyone to get into that zone, it's going to cost them next 20 to 60 minutes and to get into that kind of focus. That's what AI fixes for you. It can take those meetings, it can summarize what you have done and just send it to the needed POC. And that's how it works. So, nice, which was the cost reduction part. But the Swiss knife also has a corkscrew. Okay. It is used to open new markets for us. Okay. You can sell a premium service tire where AI guarantees 99.9% uptime because it predicts the crashes before they happen. Okay. Uh, the similar way, the quality improvement. Okay. The screwdriver of the Swiss knife. Okay. AI doesn't get tired at 4 p.m. on the Friday. Okay. It reviews the code with the same vigor at midnight as it was doing at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay. We want the AI to be the uh, tightening screw or the tightening screwdriver. It increases your consistency, it reduces your errors. And then the fourth value I want to talk about is the tweezers, okay, the client impact that it brings in, okay. We want to bring this stickiness, the sticky clients. If your AI integrates with their data so well that leaving you becomes a nightmare, you have already won this battle. That's about these four values artificial intelligence brings in onto the table. Then comes strategy. Okay, let's talk about this strategy. There are two kinds of strategy everyone utilizes. One is the quick win versus the strategic bets. Uh, I want you to take home this kind of analogy that it's a difference between a microwave and a slow cooker. Okay. A microwave is always very fast, satisfying. It gets your hunger solved, but it does not make gourmet meals for you. Whereas the strategic bets, which takes a day, which is a slow cooker, which takes a day, and in AI terms, it takes a year, but tastes amazing. Okay, that's what's the difference between the quick wins and strategic bets are. So when we talk about quick wins in AI terminology, it is about having LLMs to summarize meetings, auto-generating weekly reports, and drafting emails. The goal here is just to free up your 30 to 60 minutes every day and per person. And the warning here I want to give you is that because it is something that is available to everyone, it has already become a commodity. It does not set you apart from the crowd. Okay, that's where the strategic bets come into play. So, for example, you fine tune a model on your 10 years of your proprietary data to predict the project risk. And the competitive mode that you gain from this is that this stuff your competitor can't easily copy because they don't have your data history. Okay, so that's the kind of strategic bets we are talking about. Once talked about these strategic bets, I want to take you further uh, and talk about this strategic metrics where you decide like one of the biggest question like you'll always face is do we build our own AI model? Do we partner with Microsoft or OpenAI? Or do we buy a tool off the shelf? And to answer this question, I want you to think of about a pizza. I hope it makes you hungry right now, thinking about a pizza. Imagine you're a host at a dinner party and you have three choices, okay, for how to get a pizza on the table. The option one, easiest one, the Domino's approach. Okay, you pick up the phone, you order a pepperoni pizza. The pros of it is that it's fast, it's cheap, and you know exactly what it tastes like. Okay, but the con, it's generic. As I said before, the small wins are going to be generic. You can't brag about it in front of everyone. It tastes exactly like your neighbor's pizza, and when we talk about it in AI terms, this is like Microsoft Copilot. It's great for emails, coding, summaries. But remember, if you buy Copilot, your competitors, maybe Accenture can buy Copilot, Infosys can buy Copilot, and nobody has the competitive advantage over here. Okay, you all are serving the same kind of pizza. Then comes option two, a grocery store approach. It is also for, it's the same analogy for partner. You go to the store, you buy pre-made crust, you have some fancy sauce, and you have specialized toppings. You bake it yourself. The pros about this is it is faster than starting from scratch, of course, but you make it unique. You can put your own secret sauce into it. And in AI terms, when we talk about this, this is like using OpenAI's API and then wrapping it up into your own company's security policies and data. And you're using their engine, the crust. So you're using OpenAI's engine as the crust, but you're feeding it your own data, which are the toppings over it. And this is where most of you should live. It's the balance of speed and differentiation. But then it does not end there. There is option three as well. Option three is a Michelin star approach. That's where you build the stuff. Okay. You grow your own tomatoes, you mill your own flour, you build a brick oven in the backyard. Okay. The pros that it gets you is that the pizza is yours. Nobody on earth can copy it, and it is your intellectual property. And the cons is it takes 6 months to make it, costs a fortune to make it. And if you burn the crust, you starve. Okay. And in AI terms, when we speak about this, this is like building your own foundation model from scratch. And you should only do this when AI is your product. So let's say if you are selling something, selling a service, if you are into marketing agency and AI is just gonna help you put out those campaigns, then you don't do this, okay? Because AI is not your product. Campaigning is your product. If you are building a tool to discover new drug, predict the financial market better than anyone else, then build that kind of oven at home. Okay. For everything else, just order a Domino's or maybe just have that partner kind of solution. Just go to a grocery store. Okay. Now, enough about strategies. Let's talk about money. Okay. And specifically, how AI is going to trick you into spending a lot. Okay. So, a lot of vendors will sell you AI models that seem cheap. Sometimes the open source models like Llama 3, Mistral, the model itself is technically free for everyone. But in the tech world, we have a saying that free AI is like a free puppy. Okay? Imagine your neighbor gives you a puppy for free. You think, great, I just got a free dog and I have ROI, which is infinite. Okay? But then reality sets in. Then comes the I want to say then comes the food, which is the computation cost that puppy eats every single day. In AI, every time you ask a question, you pay for the compute used. It's not a one-time purchase, it is a utility bill that never ends. Okay. Then comes the vet bills, the maintenance. The puppy gets sick, okay, now and then. The AI models also drift apart now and then, meaning it gets outdated. The world changes, the data changes, and suddenly your AI is giving you these insights which are outdated and bad advices. And you have to pay for engineers to retrain it. And that's your vet bill that I'm talking about. Then comes the training of the dog or the data cleaning part of it, of AI. You can't just let the puppy run wild. It pees over the rug. You can't train it. And you have to train it. And in AI, this is the data cleaning part. You can't just dump messy documents into AI. It will start hallucinating a lot. So you have to spend months cleaning your data before AI is even useful. Then comes the liability part of it. If your puppy bites a mailman, you get sued. Okay. And the similar way, if your AI hallucinates and promises a client a discount that doesn't even exist, you pay for it. You can look at, I think Air Canada was the first one to see this, where they gave reimbursement to a flight to a customer where their AI promised 100% refund. And in the code, they said that no, it's something that AI spoke of, whereas the court ruled against them and said that they had to pay the reimbursement fee to the particular customer. So, whatever the AI does, you're liable for it. And the lesson I want you to have and take home is when you're looking at any AI proposal in future, don't look at the adoption cost, the price of the puppy, as I said. Look at the total cost of ownership, as I talked about in earlier ROI presentation. The total cost of ownership includes the price of the dog food, the price of the dog's vet, and the price of the dog's training as well. So if you don't budget the dog's food and all those other parameters, you're going to have a very, very bad time in the future. Moving forward, we want to talk about the different kind of pricing models. We talked about strategy, we talked about hidden prices, and now we want to talk about the different kinds of pricing models, the new menu that's out in the world right now when it comes to AI. The first one is the consumption based. Okay, it is the utility model. How it works is you pay for what you use. If you have no usage at all, it's going to cost you zero. But the units that are used in this are the tokens. So when we talk about LLMs, we talk about tokens a lot. Tokens are same as the words. So on every token, you get costed. When you self-host an LLM or any model, you pay for the compute hours on GPU time. Maybe it is any cloud for that matter, Google, AWS. And sometimes with OpenAI, there are API calls as well. Now, the trap here is that it gets hard to budget. One month, you're spending $500, and next month, a junior dev runs a loop script by mistake, and you spend $50,000 on the same thing. Now, think about it in terms of your electricity bill. You leave a light on and you pay for it, but you mine a Bitcoin over it, and you are going to pay a lot. Okay, so we move this like we love this for experimentation because there is no upfront cost, and we hate this for production because the bill is unpredictable. Sometimes it's gonna be way too much, sometimes it's gonna be way too low. Then comes the second one is seed-based pricing, okay, which is subscription-based. It's like a gym membership, not the same as the first one. The gym membership here is different, okay? How it works? There is a flat fee per user per month, and there is unlimited usage, okay? Now, who's doing it? Microsoft Copilot is doing it. They are asking for $30 per user per month, and Salesforce is doing it. Midjourney is doing it. There are a lot of people who are doing it. Now, the trap here is self-aware. You buy 10,000 licenses, but only 500 people actually use it, and you're burning cash on empty seats. Now, think about it as a buffet, okay? You pay $30 to enter, whether you eat one shrimp or a whole tray of shrimps, the price is the same. So this is safe for budgeting. Most of the chief financial officers of companies love it because it's upfront cost, but it is dangerous for ROI. If your adoption rate is low in the company, you're just paying for empty seats. To give you more example about this, there is this kind of VoIP services. I'm not sure if every one of you have heard about it. So these services are provided over voice by a lot of telecom companies. So in earlier times, when these VoIP services were a lot in trend, you used to get a call saying, and used to hear a music and saying that press one to subscribe to this, and your number would have the same kind of caller tune. Okay. But the problem with that was we did the same thing with conversational AI, and Africa is still using this kind of VoIP services a lot. So in Africa, internet is quite expensive, but voice is still cheaper than that. So for people to use ChatGPT over a browser is expensive than using it over a call. That's what we provided. We provided ChatGPT over call. Uh, Initially, it was not like a conversational AI where you can interrupt, when you can have natural conversation. It would just be like a question answer session where you press when you speak the question after the beep, you press hash telling it that the question is done. Then it would be transcribed. Then it would go to LLM. Then it would go to synthesizer, make the answer in audio terms, and then you can hear the same answer in audio over the call. So we used to sell those subscriptions over VoIP. Now, when we sell it over VoIP, now think about this in both the perspectives, okay? One where you are the consumer, and one where you are the vendor. So as a consumer, you bought it and you forgot about it, that you bought something like that a month ago. And now, after your each recharge, it's going to cut fees for that subscription. But how many times did you use it in the month? So vendors love this, okay? Because as much as people don't use it, they're still getting paid monthly, okay? As soon as users start using it, that's when the vendors start sweating. So that's how the seed-based pricing is. If there is a developer who is using Copilot crazy every day for n number of times and he's just utilizing the maximum of it, then those $30 is going to be spent by that company who's by Microsoft in that particular time in one day itself, maybe sometimes. Because the developer is giving them a lot of context, a lot of documents to read, a lot of code has been generated through it. But at the same time, if it is a product manager who is just using it for mail to summarize few documents, summarize few mails, then he's not going to utilize those $30. And that's where the profit lies for Microsoft. Whereas for people like that developer, that's where this subscription lies the best. Now, moving ahead, there comes outcome based, the bounty hunter models. Okay. How it works is client pays nothing for the effort, they pay for the result that came out. Now, who uses it is Intercom. They charge per solved ticket. Marketing agencies per lead that they generated. And most of the companies like Accenture, Capgemini are moving here as well. Excuse me, sorry. The trap here is high risk for the vendor. So if you're a vendor, it's going to be very high risk. And if AI fails to solve the problem, you did the work for free. Okay. And the analogy I want to give you here is it's like a personal injury lawyer. We don't get paid unless you win. So this is the future of IT services as well. Clients will stop paying you for the hours of coding and they'll start paying you for the features or delivered bug free. And just a second. And then uh, next comes is gain share. Okay, the partner model. How it works is you and the client splits the savings or the profits. Who does it? It's the high-end consultancy firms like BCG, McKinsey, and industrial AI firms as well. So how they pitch it is like, just let me give you an example. We will install an AI to optimize your supply chain. And if it saves you $10 million this year, we keep the $2 million. So it's the same as the Hollywood agent. They take 10% of whatever the star makes, and that's how they earn money. So this requires total trust, open books, and this is the most profitable model if you're confident about your tech. So if tomorrow I'm selling my conversational AI to someone, let's say it's a financial company who is lending loans, I can straight away go to them and say that my conversational bot, if it brings you one lead who takes 4 lakhs of loan, you give me 10% of it, which would be, let's say, 40,000 or something. And that would be my pricing model. Of course, they don't agree to 10% of the margin. They will give you maybe 1, 2, or at max 5%. But that's how this pricing model works. So I hope everyone got the kind of pricing model that exists when it comes to AI and a lot of different contexts as well. Then comes about real world impact. Okay. Think about this scenario. Okay. Imagine a typical L1 support desk engineer, and a ticket comes in about the server is slow. The human reads reads it, logs in, checks the CPU, checks the logs, restart the service, takes maybe 45 minutes from his daily life. And this is what happens. There was a downtime. The human had to give an overtime because the crash happened late at night or early in the morning, and the client is angry. But then when it comes to AI, what AI does is it detects the anomaly before the ticket is filed. It checks the logs in 2 seconds. It sees this happened 3 months ago and fixes, and the fix for that was clearing the cache, and AI executes the fix. AI notifies the human that I have fixed it. Now, in this new way, it was predictive fix. You shifted from being reactive to being proactive, and you auto started and you send a notification so that AI's effort is not gone unnoticed. Now, When it comes to ROI, it's zero revenue lost for the client, zero burnout for the engineer. But not just that, the mean time to resolve this has dropped from 45 minutes to 30 seconds now. The L1 engineer can now be trained to become L2 engineer, so career growth for him. And client sees zero downtime, as I said. Uh, and then the ROI isn't here just about money. It's the reputation that you hold now. The client stays because we guarantee uptime, not because we have cheap engineers anymore. Okay. Then I want to give you a reality check. Okay. A reality check about with using a J curve into this. Okay. So when you introduce AI, the productivity actually drops at first. Okay. I have experienced this firsthand with the conversational AI, where we launched it in Africa, and people started coming there and started asking stupid questions. They would start asking about the weather. They would start asking about what is the current time, and they would just mess around. So people start playing with tools. Hence, the productivity drops. People also double check what AI has worked upon because they don't trust it yet. And then new workflows break the old habits. That's how adoption comes into play. Okay. Um, the lesson here I want to give you is as soon as you implement AI, don't let just people start going away. Let them settle in, let the J curve spike up a bit. And then 3 months down the line, it would be much better as a scenario. So hold your horses. The analogy I want you to go home with is touch typing. Okay. Think about this. Initially, when we had those button phones like Nokia 3310, it had one button and three characters. You had to click that one button thrice to get to that third character finally. And then we shifted to Blackberries where we had those single button whole keypad there, but you still had haptics, so you knew you had that feeling that you were pressing a button. But then when Apple came up with this touch typing, a keyboard over the screen, I don't think you started off like a fast typer. You pressed one button, you checked whether you typed the right character or not because you didn't get the haptics, and you started double checking whether you typed the right spelling or not. But once you learned it, you were 5x faster forever. So that's how the J curve works. It slows you down at first when during the adoption, and once the adoption is completed, you are faster forever. Before going, I want you to do this napkin math. Okay. What I want you to think is take ROI as R saved into the rate of per developer, per manager, or per utility customer, and whatever new revenue you're bringing in divided by the cost. Pick one repetitive task. Calculate the cost of not fixing it. Okay, I'm saying it again, not fixing it. So let's say you have 10 managers and they will have to report to you every day, and they spend 2 hours per week upon this reporting. So you're almost spending like 100K dollars per year just wasted to report. Okay. Whereas the AI tool with automation is going to come in and it's going to do it for $6K dollars per year. That is giving you a value of $94K dollars plus happier managers. That's the ROI that AI brings in. That happier managers is a very essential role which is played by those soft values in AI's ROI calculation. To summarize this whole scenario of ROI and everything, I want to uh, say that don't buy this gym memberships. Measure the runs. Don't measure how many licenses you are taking. Measure how many people are using it recursively and rigorously. Be aware of the free puppies, the hidden costs of every AI, and move from hourly billing to outcome-based billing because people are going to question you that why should I pay you so much if AI is doing half of your job? You have to explain them how what kind of outcomes you're giving, what kind of predictive analysis you're giving, how you are solving bugs with the help of AI even before they are coming into play. So that's the kind of scenarios you should look into. And yeah, thank you guys for attending this and hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, I would be happy to take those ahead.
Thank you so much, Rutvik, for the amazing and insightful session. And I would like to apologize for the topic mismatch. I really sorry about that. So, participant, the floor is officially open for question and answer now. So, if you have any question, please feel free to drop into the chat box. So, Rutvik, before moving forward, would you like to give any final statement?
Uh, so as I said before, always look into those hidden costs. Hidden cost is something that can doom your business, actually. So if you don't account for these costs before going into production, you are going to charge your customers less than expected. You're trying to beat your like beat your competition. But at the end of the year, the outcome is going to be that you were becoming a loss-making company than a profit-making company. So always and always keep an eye out to this hidden cost. And I hope you guys do better job at doing that and take my learnings forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rutvik, for the insightful statement. So we do have few questions from our participant of the LinkedIn and YouTube. So just allow me a minute to read out for you. So
Sure.
the first question we have, what do you think, where do organizations most commonly fail when trying to link AI initiative to measurable business values?
Okay. So first of all, when you're linking something with measurable business value, you have to think about that AI is not your primary product. Okay, you are selling something different, and now AI is coming into play just to assist you with the boring task into that particular scenario. So let's take marketing for that matter. Okay, so one of my friend works in a marketing firm where they have to scrape through a lot of buzzwords, keywords. They have to scrape through I think there is a keyword search for Google as well, and they have to see which keyword would be the best for the captioning, for the hashtags, and everything. Now, as a human, it is actually a crucial job, of course. Sorry, I can rehear my own thing. Yeah. So it is a crucial job for a human to do it, but it's not a necessary job. Uh, I can always fetch those keywords automatically. I can ask AI which are relevant ones for my post, and then it can just post it by itself. Why do I need a human in the loop? Whereas that friend of mine is spending 2 to 3 hours every day on doing the same thing. Now, just think about this. If his company does agree to implement this kind of automation for him, it does not just free his 3 hours, it just makes him happy that he's not doing some monotonous job every day. It gives him that job satisfaction at the end of the day when he has made something measurable even more better. And that's how you get AI and AI's value out. Now, where people go wrong is they feel that they are going to invest maybe $20, $30 into that subscription for everyone in the team, and it's going to increase productivity for everyone. But that's not the scenario. Some people are going to have jobs which are not monotonous, which are not that mundane, and they have to maybe it is strategically thinking, maybe it is architecture or something like that. And it's not going to value them a lot. But if it's the same thing for product manager who's writing hundreds of mail or tens of mails in the morning and even reporting every day to his senior manager, it's going to help him a lot. So AI's value or ROI is not always linear. It's going to be different for different people on different stages of development. So I hope I answered your question.
Thank you so much for those detailed and thoughtful answers, Ritvik. So
Mm-hmm.
the next question we have, how do you build a small business case for AI when ROI is indirect or long term?
Okay. It would be better if I could get example from you when you feel the ROI is long term. Uh, but then I'll suggest what you do is pick up the most boring task of your daily life, okay, or anyone's daily life from your organization. So I'll give you an example of one of the use cases that I solved recently with this same thing, uh, whose ROI is not that much on paper. It took me, I guess, 25 minutes or even less to build it. Uh, so what we had to do was we have a long line of website, multiple domains working, and that website is live. Okay, and we could get one client saying that your this particular URL is not working, or we can put a tester there to visit. So I think we had more than 950 links, different links, which had to be working every day. So I can't ask my engineer to go, or we used to earlier that he had to go to every every link, see whether it's working or not, whether it is giving an 404 error, that page not found, or if it is going an internal server error kind of 500, and then report to us every day saying that these were the 20-25 links that are not working, and we have to put our developers to do it. Whereas right now, the automation that I have that does is every 3 days, it goes online to my domain, looks at all those 950 links, gets the summarization for them, finds out which of those 25, 27 links are not working, creates an email out of it, drafts a very good email, sends it to the stakeholders of our company, maybe the CTO, even my manager, and even to me, and tells us that these 27 are not working. Please look into it. This freed up one of our developers. Okay. Whatever we are paying that particular developer to do this mundane task every day, he's freed up now. And now he can look into our development cycle and he can work on much better feature for the website rather than just checking this. So pick up the most boring task, automate it, and that's how you slowly start building ROI for yourself.
Thank you so much for the amazing answer, Ritvik.
Hmm.
So, we have one question from Satyanarayan. The pricing
Hmm.
analogy can be applied in the marketing service, yes or no?
Can you, Satyanarayan, can you just explain me or elaborate a bit in terms of marketing survey? What kind of marketing survey are you talking about? It would be much better for me if I can get a bit of context over this particular question. Uh, so yeah. But just to so if you introduce a new product, so you're suggesting that you have a new product, and for that product you want to do a survey in the market of how well it would be adopted by people or something like that, right? If that is the question, so I think the pricing models that you are talking about would be like it would be much better if you could get how much people are going to use it and for what. Okay. Why Copilot is selling seat-based pricing is because they have done that kind of marketing research where when a Copilot is included in your day-to-day life, they know for a fact that developers are going to use it to write code at certain point in time. Let's say your organization has 10 developers, two managers, two product heads, or one product head, one director, and one CEO. Okay. In this whole cycle, the only people who are going to use that $30 and even more is those 10 developers. Apart from that, everyone at max is going to take out those $5 worth of credits out of those $30, and $25 is something they can still reutilize with those 10 developers and still make profit out of it. So when marketing about a new product, may that be an AI product, think about it in that direction. whether it is going to be used in certain scenario, or is it going to be used every day by every single person recursively. So that is where you decide on what kind of pricing model you would be bringing for your new product out.
Thank you so much for the amazing answer, Ritvik.
Hmm.
So, next question we have from Samir. But before taking this question, participant, I would like
Hmm.
to inform you that we are running out of the time. So, this will be our last question, but I will be sharing Ritvik's LinkedIn ID into the chat box so that you can also connect with him directly. So, Ritvik, we have
Hmm.
the question. Samir wants to know, is the type of pricing to be chosen depends on number of users in the company?
Uh, I don't think so. That should be the scenario. So as I told you, when we talked about the pricing models, think about what stage your company is at. Okay, if it is at development stage, go with the kind of pricing, like choose the kind of tools that give you pricing on terms of usage. Okay, because even if you have thousands of employees and only few of those are going to use it, it's better to go with the a pay as you go kind of pricing model. Okay, on demand pricing model. Once you are established enough, once your product is running at a certain rate, that's when you shift to seed-based pricing. That's what my suggestion would be. It's not always about users, it's about the kind of stage your company is at for inculcating this kind of scenarios. I hope
Thank
that
you
answers
so
your question. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the insightful answer, Ritvik. So
Mhm.
let's move ahead. Participant, I'm sharing the Ritvik's LinkedIn ID into the chat box. So if you have any query or if you need any guidance, you can connect with him directly. I'm sure Ritvik would be happy to help you out. And before wrapping up the session, I just wanted to make a few announcements. So, one of them is the certification. So, if you think you guys are ready for our AI certification, so now certifications are available into the website, including the GenAI Foundation, GenAI Professionals, AI Tool Experts, Agentic AI Professionals, and Agentic AI Foundation. We are also giving a complimentary coupon code to all of our participants, which will give you a 20% off, but this offer is for a very limited time of period, so make sure you're taking the advantage of it. So I'm sharing the coupon code link into the chat box so that you don't miss out. So if you're ready for the certification, check out on our website, opt for the certification, use the coupon code link and get 20% off. And one of the things which I wanted to announce regarding the utility tool. So, since the time I have started introducing the utility tool in our sessions, I've already started getting a positive feedbacks from our participant that this tool has helped them in their job hunting journey. So, what you can do, you can also take the help of utility tool because in today's AI era, everyone is taking the advantage of AI to make their professional life easier. So, HRs and recruiters are also one of that people. Now they are using the ATA screening system. But let's face the fact that is also one of the biggest reason that most candidates' resumes are getting rejected, even though after having the skills and experience. What you can do, you can use the help of utility tool. Log in into utility tool by your using your LinkedIn ID and password, and it will give you a recommendation according to the job industry you are targeting and according to the designation you are targeting. It will give you a re-improvise your LinkedIn profile completely, including the professional management, bio, portfolio, everything. And we are also giving a complimentary coupon code to all of our participants, which will give you 100% off. I'm sharing the coupon code link into the chat box so that you don't miss out. So when everyone is taking the help of AI, why you're not? Take the help of utility tool, make your job hunting journey even more easier. Send out your resume in front of the HRs and recruiters. And these are the platforms where you guys can connect with us, our LinkedIn platform, our website, our WhatsApp group. Also, we would love to hear your feedback. We would love to know your session key takeaways and learning outcomes because your feedback and suggestion help us to improve our program to make your learning journey even more engaging and dynamic. So I'm sharing all of this platform link and the reviews.io link into the chat box so that you can stay connected with us for upcoming events and trends, and you can also drop your feedback and suggestions on reviews.io. And as we are going to continue this holiday AI bootcamp, learning bootcamp, winning clients from delivering fast, smarter to deciding faster. So today we had day one AI for business value and ROI subtitle moving from hype to P&L impact. So on Monday, we are going to have day two AI for client experience and account growth at the same time, 7:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 p.m. Singapore, 7 p.m. Indian timing, and 8:30 a.m. Eastern timing with Ritvik Shetty. And now it's time to celebrate our referral champions. So we have top three referral champions, Leela Venkatesh, Saroj, and Dauda. Special thanks to all three of you for helping us simplify our initiative and reach it to the wider global audience. You can also be part of the referral championship. What you have to do, if any of your peers, colleagues, and professionals wants to join for this webinar or any other webinar, you can just refer them the registration link, which you will be able to find on our website. So every referral will earn you a point. And once you hit a 50 referral point, you will be able to get a free $400 worth gift certification voucher. And also, I would like to announce that yes, currently we are learning and development and ISO session are on hold, but it is going to be resumed from 5th of January, and the timing will be 11:30 p.m. Singapore timing, 8:30 a.m. Central timing, 8 p.m. Indian timing, and 9:30 a.m. Eastern timing from ISO session. And from learning and development, it will be 11:30 p.m. Singapore timing, 9 p.m. Indian timing, 10:30 a.m. Eastern timing, and 9:30 a.m. Central timing. So I'm hoping to see you all into the upcoming session of learning and development and ISO as well. We are going to introduce some very exciting topics, and we have added some very amazing panel into our list, so making your learning journey even more engaging, dynamic, and fun. So do register for L&D and ISO sessions as well from our website. And with that, it's time to come to an event end. Thank you so much once again, Ritvik, for coming on our platform and giving this amazing and insightful sessions. We are very honored to have you as our speaker. Looking forward to having you in Monday session as well. Thank you so much to all of the participants for joining us into our learning journey. See you soon on Monday. Till then, keep learning, keep energizing. Have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are.